Yo, 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 yo. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Thursday night shenanigans. DQ coming in, starting it off right with the big ass raid. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Oh my goodness, we have... Oh, I love it. That was a small version of the intro as well. But thank you so much for stopping in, Mark. Thank you for stopping in, Dan. We've got Germany up in the house tonight. Matt the Cutter repping with the year. 12 months in a row. That's how we do it. We get a mic check. Music check. Let me know if anything's good, bad, indifferent. If you can't hear me, that's probably for the best, but that's okay. I think we figured out the issues with the microphone. We did a lot of research and changed some things, got some settings set up correctly, we believe. So that's how we're going to do it. Excellent day. We're going to start out with a couple of games here of Hero Realms. I don't know how much we're going to really do. Music is almost inaudible. We could turn that up. I did actually turn it down, I noticed. Let's try that. Cool, yeah, the echo should be eliminated. As we suspected, I had 3 different programs basically trying to control the microphone. So because of that, I was getting echo and all sorts of stuff. So, excellent. We did some research and found out how to prioritize the microphone here in the old Streamlabs OBS. Alright, let's go ahead and hop in here. I don't even think I have an active game going right now. I do not. Let me move my fat noggin here out of the way. Turtle needs some advice. Who's the turtle? Am I the turtle? Turtle. If anyone wants to send a challenge over for Hero Realms, feel free. Otherwise, we'll try to get a game in the queue. I've been leveling up my thief a little bit here. Let's see if we can get a game here. I can bump the music up even louder. Wow. Yeah, we could do that. I'm gonna turn it up there and then just turn it down on my headset. Probably find that good balance. Alright, let me know how that works. Crank it just a tad more. Excellente. So I've been noticing it's very hit or miss in the queue. Trying to get the real-time games in Hero Realms. I'll get none, and then the next I can just get them left and right, so it really depends what level I'm playing. Like this isn't even finding one there, so let's change this to try to get close level. See what happens here. It's like DQ had a fire stream going for her 1 year stream anniversary, so I'm glad to see that. Hope you guys were able to check out that action. We did duke it out, and I got pretty fortunate in our game. I had a little baseball action going on, and got the old dodgeball catch on her. It discourages you play from playing the weekdays. I think you're supposed to do it on top of it. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I don't have a game yet. I don't understand. So let's go ahead and let's try a different character. Let's work on the cleric a little bit. Otherwise, we might just go to Star Realms too. I'm perfectly fine with that. We'll see what's going on there. Oh, we got a little action. So the cleric was able to get some love here right away. Alright. Just trying to gauge. So this must be the level 3s. Alright. So we're playing against Mithras, whose character is Elise Lefleur. And my character is Dulcedoon. That's why I hate playing the cleric, because I mean, you have to take Elven Curse. But Kristoff the Just is sitting there, and it's like, I have to take him, right? But if I don't take Elven Curse, I'm just going to get overran. So we'll grab that. We'll grab Recruit. Pop down the mace in their face. Don't play a lot too, yeah. I like it. I mean, if I can get a quick real-time game in here and there, it's fun. But, again, that's not always reality. Let's see what we can do here. So I really don't want to, but if the Prophet's still there, I'm considering taking the Prophet and using my Bless ability, but Elven Gift is there. And we do have the Elven Curse as well. I would like to bless these guys just to make that a pain in the butt. It's only +1. So we're going to grab the Elven Gift. And we will actually grab the Prophet. I would have rather had that taxation, obviously. But that's okay. A little bit of everything. So if they draw really bad and don't draw any damage, this could be good. Oh yeah, they got all the damage they need right there. Takes those guys out. This is just a champion. Alright, we certainly don't want to waste it on one of those. So let's go and play all this lovely action here. So this is alright. So here's where we're going to get Kristoff going. And we'll grab the taxation as well. So we have to be careful so we don't bloat up our deck too much. But I think both of those purchases will work well for us. I said Elven Curse. We got buried our Elven Curse. That's okay. We really like to get that Rampage. That Rampage, I like in every deck. Alright, so Nick is suggesting perhaps turning it down just a notch. Just a tad. I'm good with that. I appreciate that. Let's try that. Yeah, like I said, it's a science. You know, you got to figure it out. We're not going to get Rampage, and we cannot get Word of Power either. So that's really unfortunate. Let's take a look at what they got going on. They did pick up Bliss and a Street Thug there. Really don't like it, but we are considering picking up Tide Priest. Cleric is one of the few that I do kind of go with it a little bit. We'll grab it up. We'll pick up a Spark. And we'll also pick up this Death Cultist. We'll kind of champion up a little bit here and see what we can do. So now we're going to be careful. We're up to 19 cards in our deck. So the deck is getting a little fat. A little PHAT. Let's see what we can do about this. Playing against a wizard who's working with the actions. There's Liz is going to work. Ooh, drops down 3 champions in our face. That's not good. And 8 points of guard. I mean, in a perfect world, we would draw our Elven Curse. I don't think that's going to happen, of course, but you can always hope. Yeah, we unfortunately did not. Let's take a look here before we do that. So they've got a 3 and a 5 guard. So we can break through there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the problem is if I were to pitch a gold, I can't get 6. And I really want Rampage. Rampage is so good. So we'll get rid of the Spike Mace. Unfortunately. And then we'll grab that Rampage. Because we'd rather have that Rampage, let them have their guy out longer. Even though it does kind of stink to get some 3 trade. I wasn't really considering that. Because now they have a good shot at getting Torgon. And that would be bad for us. But we got Rampage, so it's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. They wouldn't want to leave Rampage out there and give them another shot at it. Gotta get that Kristoff out here going. Haven't seen him yet. Oh, champions. Yeah, there goes Torgan. But we're at least going to get Direwolf out of the deal too. That's not bad. If we live this long, we are getting smoked. A little bit of life gain back there. We'll pick up that Direwolf. Top left guy in the house. Thank you so much for stopping in, Mr. Klingman. Always happy to have you aboard. We're getting a little bit of Hero Realms in, and then we're going to jump over to Star Realms. Potentially sooner than normal, but we'll see. Playing Hero Realms is a different animal for sure. You know, it's a whole different ballgame with Hero Realms. Alright, I've got to do something about these champions here before I just get completely annihilated here. Let's draw a card off that. Oh, this is so beautiful. So we've got enough here to basically take them all out. And we are not going to hesitate. We're just going to take them out. Okay, so now we can get a trade for 3 health, basically. Or Grunt would be really nice. Well, Shaman is nice as well, but honestly, I think I want to help try to keep these guys alive a little bit and gain some life. So we're going to gain life here. And we're going to gain life here. There we go. Oh, that is beautiful. So now I saved my Resurrect. So if they kill Kristoff, I'm going to pull Kristoff back this turn. And that would be pretty nice with this little action here. Let's see what they do. Word of Power is so good in a wizard deck. It's an action and it draws 2. And a lot of wizard cards, you know, they work out the actions, making them work together. Yeah, that's a good draw for sure. I'm digging that all day. That means we got a lot of junk here, but hopefully Rampage will kind of filter some of that out for us. That's the cool thing about Rampage. If you don't have any scrap, a card like that can help you filter through your deck still. Draw some good stuff, pitch your gold. They pitched their cat, so I knew they had good stuff. Oh, are they going to get through everything? They do get through everything and make me discard. So first things first, I'm going to Rampage. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to draw 2, discard 2. Great, so I got through 2 gold, which is exactly what I wanted to do. Alright, so we're going to grab Kristoff now. And the Direwolf. We'll play the Prayer Beads because we have 2 champions out. We get both abilities, which is absolutely awesome. And we got a big turn here again. Honestly, because they had such a good... Well, I'm still just going to with the Bless. I'm going to make it a little bit harder to kill my guys, and I'm going to gain some life. Hit them up. Decent draw here. If either one of these live, I'm going to get some extra bonus off that recruit. I assume he's going to kill Kristoff first, though, which means recruit's probably not going to get a little bit of bonus, but not the draw as well, which is the big part. So this unfortunately means I've got a bunch of gold coming up, but maybe I can get these 2 together. Elven Gift is another card that can help you cycle through your deck. If you have no scrap, it's pretty beneficial. You can't see the player name. I don't think it shows your player name. Oh, the player name I'm playing against? No, I'm playing against Mithros. I don't think that's Dustin Klingman. I could be wrong. Oh, there goes the fireball. So it does use the fireball, unfortunately. That's too bad. But it is what it is. Alright, so let's go ahead, and now we have 4. So now I'm tempted. I got Darren Warmage, which is really good. But Master Weigh-In, with the number of champions I have, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 champions, and it's Imperial, so it's going to combo those. I'm very tempted to grab that. In fact, I'm going to, over the War Mage. He's a guard, does damage, but he's going to do so much more damage with everything added. I'm going to grab him up. I've got enough to kill his champion as well. So this is perfect. So we did draw the Elven Gift and the Spark, so at least we're going to get that of the gold. It's going to cycle another card out of the deck. Get us closer to flipping the deck over. There's some good stuff out there. War Mage is out there, Life Drain. Master Vampire is out there. Smash and Grab is so good. That's bad for us. At least I don't think they've been comboing Word of Power with any Imperial, because then it gets really good when you're drawing 5, but you're gaining 5, but you're drawing 2 damage, 2 cards every time. Command is like one of my must-buy cards. I love that card so much, and I think we're good here. Draw 1, discard 1. We're good to go there. We have not quite enough to kill all those champions, but we do have enough to buy command. So that is a good consolation prize. And there we go. This is a good hand. I don't think they have any discard to hit us with. They do not. So that's good. So we're going to rampage out 2 cards again. Assuming we live, I should say. We're at 31. How much damage? They got a lot of damage. We'll see. Yeah, I don't think we die here. But again, we've got 23 cards in our deck. Our deck is thick. So this is where variance starts coming into play, because we're not scrapping out. We're adding more cards to the deck. Oh my goodness, they've got a champion wall out there. I've got a lot of damage, hopefully 9. I mean, it's only 9 damage though. But we'll see what happens here. We got Aiden Seto with the follow. Thank you so much for stopping in, Ian. Good seeing you. Draw 2, discard 2. Discard those 2 golds, as I mentioned. We'll just cycle those guys right out. Command into Master Weigh-In. Kind of open, you know, selfishly I'd get Crystal there, but we'll definitely take the Master Weigh-In. Alright, so this is good for us, because not only can we wipe out their army here, we've got some defense. So now we got some choices, though. We are getting low. I really want to grab the Master Vampire here, but I gotta make sure we're gonna live long enough to use it. And with 15 cards still to go through, I don't know about that. So I'll grab Rot. I'll grab Death Touch. And then I am going to gain some life. Make my guard just a little bit bigger. And of course I talk to Master Weigh-In, and I draw him all by himself with no friends. So that was not great. And this is a bad hand to draw this late now. This is part of, like I mentioned, buying cards like Tide Priest. It's iffy. And then again, no scrap. So I don't know if we're going to live long enough, even if we live through this turn, but we'll see. Well, the nice thing is we do at least have 2 champions, so we get the double bonus from the prayer beads. Plus we'll have enough to use Bless. We'll have to see if this will let us survive or not. Is that game? They could have 3 more, give them 24, that's not enough. Yeah, this is bad news. Yeah, they're all scrapped out. So we're not going to live through the next turn, unfortunately. So So we're going to be dropping this one. Oh, they killed us right here. Never mind. And we lose. Yeah, Cleric, it's like I said, it's very fickle. It's very, very fickle. So that did not work in our favor. Let's try one more time. Trying to get a game in with the Rogue. Thief. I've been leveling up. Try this out. Said otherwise, if anyone wants to send a challenge, certainly feel free to do so. And we'll see if we can get one in the real-time queue here on that. If not, we might flip it over. We'll see. Hope everyone had a good Christmas and New Year's. I was gone for a little bit there. Bam, we went for a little vacay. The nice balmy 80-degree weather in Florida. Then I came home and snow blowed the next day. So that was good. Yep, came home and it was not too bad out, and then it snowed the night of the next day. And got my snow blowing the next day after I left 80-degree weather. Snow blowed. Snow throw, I think people call it as well. Snow blower. It was a snow globe, I'll tell you that. It snowed all day. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. The queue is we'll try switching over to down level. We'll try that once. It's going to be this way until it goes into retail. I think it's like I said, very iffy. Sometimes the games are right there, sometimes they're not. It also depends on level too. Yep, I live in Wisconsin where it snows. We have cheese and we have snow. So, yeah, this is not finding a game there, unfortunately. And I'm actually fine with that. If we're not going to find one there, let's try to get one more low level one. Let's take a look here. Who do I got for low level? I think my Ranger's pretty low level. Let's try one with him. Ranger is probably my weakest character, only because I haven't played it as much as some of the others. I've almost exclusively played with the fighter, the wizard, and the thief. Nice. Yeah, if you don't get out there, it'll, especially if it gets packed down, if you drive on it and stuff, it'll ice up pretty good. What? Oh, so first of all, we're playing against the same person, Mithros, which is fine, but it just thinks like there's so few people in queue that we're playing against the same people. And Death Touch Influence start as a wizard. Holy cow. Nice. But we do get a turn 1 Kristoff, I guess, as a champion. We'll take that for 4. So we might do some shenanigans here. So we've got not headshot, tracking, and they pick up a bribe. I mean, look at this wizard deck starting out. Deck 1. That's where I like to be as a wizard. So look at the top 3, put 2 of your discard pile. So what we could do is we could flip the deck. We've got a draw with the bow and the black arrow. I don't know how much that helps us at this point though versus just buying cards. So we could get a profit and a street thug. Not the hottest start, but at least they combo together. And we should see them. So I'm going to grab the profit. Dark Reward shows up. I almost want to buy a fire gem and then flip my deck. And then hopefully not draw. I'm going to do that. That's not terrible. Let's buy the Street Thug. So we've got enough for the Dark Reward. If they don't have it, which is good. If they do, we're still at least going to get a bribe out of it. Yeah, they got influence. I was afraid of that. So they should have enough to buy Dark Reward. But that's going to put them massively ahead of us. There's a Death Touch out there, though, instead. That's not bad, but they're going to get that as well. My goodness. When it rains, it pours. So we've got a Black Arrow and a Horn of Calling. So I have Headshot available. But if I miss, it's going to be a complete waste. If I get that arrow, it's not going to help. But they have basically enough to get, as long as they get bribe. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, as long as they get at least bribe in their hand, they've got Kron, which is bad news for us. But we do have 2 blue cards. We could just suck it up and take the bribe. I think we will. There's still a Domination, a Rake, a Borg. So now I gotta decide if I want to buy the Shaman, buy the Fire Gem, or if I want the Track. I'm thinking about tracking again. So I'm okay bottom decking this action. You know what? I'm not going to. I'm gonna buy the Fire Gem. I want to get a better shot. Got a chance here. So we've got 4, 5. If it's a champion, it's 6 purchase. So they can't get Borg and Kron in the same turn. So most likely we're going to get one of these two, which is really good for us. Borg is actually technically better for us because we're in blue. Kron does more damage. Borg is also guard though. So we'll see which way they go. Does the Fireball really? And then picks up Kron. I don't think it has any wild either. Yeah, I think people just naturally gravitate towards the wild because they see it. But I think if they are looking more diligently at my deck, they might have taken Borg away from me and they didn't. So again, I'm okay with that. Yes, I 100% agree with you, Ian. This clock right here is phenomenal. I love it. Like, you can't just like drag it out forever by just taking a move at the end of, you know, whatever. You got a certain amount of time. So they see now they're kind of spreading out. Even though in Taken, well, they're scrapping out too. But taking cards like Intimidation, it still does big damage. It's still an action. You know, it all still works out for them. Can I do some cool stuff here? 3, 4, 5's kind of short. I was hoping to be able to put a action on top and draw it, but I'm not going to be able to because I've only got 6 here. 7 gets me Rake or Domination. I'm grabbing Domination. You know, I love Rake Master Assassin, but Domination is Domination, especially when I can put it on top. Yeah, so we're going to do that. We're going to put Domination on top. That is huge. Get rid of the Fire Gem now. Even though there's a Firebomb out there, that's okay. So this is pretty good. So even though we're getting into this game pretty good and they're getting scrappy, I still wouldn't mind Rasmus. I would take that card for sure. Oh my goodness, look at all this trade they got. Oh, close the ranks. We'll definitely grab that up. Wolf form. Never mind, we'll be grabbing that. Wolf form is just awesome. Big damage. Alright, domination. Let's draw that card. Get a profit. We'll grab that close ranks. Alright, so we're just kind of going. Let's kill Kron. Yes, we want to kill Kron. Do we want to grab that profit? Come on, scrap my fire gem. I hate how they stack that way. So 1, 2, 3, 4. See, this is where I debate if I want it for the ability to do the damage. I don't think so. I'm going to pass on it at this point. I need to start using this track more. Like I said, Brain Trip I know I definitely underuse that. And it's a great ability. Definitely don't use it to its full potential. They're getting scrapped down here. So they're at 16 cards in their deck. That's pretty good. They grabbed Nature and they grabbed their profit. See, now I think they're kind of playing pretty loose. And I'm good with that. Yeah, we'll grab the Wolfy Shaman. Alright, now we're beating him down pretty good. So they're gonna run with here. So they have a ton of trade. So they could probably get Rake. They probably get Tyranor. I don't know what they're doing. They had 7 trade and they passed on Rake and took Darren Warmage. I don't know. I don't get it. Your guess is as good as mine. So I'm almost tempted to put Word of Power on top of my deck over grabbing Rake. Only because this game is going pretty fast now. I think I will. Just because I can use it right away, it's going to help me go through my deck quicker. I think I'm going to scrap it off for damage right away and maybe, if I'm lucky, combo it. Yeah, this is an opportunity to potentially close this out. Yeah, they're scrapping out even further. And they've got powerful cards. But again, they definitely, I feel, made some questionable purchases there towards the end. We'll see. It's a lot of damage. Are they just going to pull this out? Despite themselves? Yeah, 2 more cards in. Just play them out. Let's go. Usually I find when it delays like this, it goes really fast in their deck. Like there's some sort of game delay. We'll see. Not the case. Are they going to scrap Firebomb for 5 more damage? Get 10 cards, I probably would. I don't know what they're doing. Alright. So let's go ahead and stack the deck a little bit. Oh my goodness, really? I don't want to put any back. but we do. But I think that's game anyways. I could be wrong. Yep, that's game. That's all she wrote. So we got our revenge on Mithros. We pulled out the old Ranger game. Take him down. And we're almost level 4 with the Ranger. Not too shabby. PCS bot coming in with a cheer. Refreshing that. That has been sitting there for a little bit there. Thank you so much for that, Mark. I appreciate it. With a little victory cheer. And you know what? There we go. Little victory action. I think we're done with the Hero Realms for this evening. We're going to jump over to this new game. You guys may have heard of it. Star Realms? I think that's the name of it. I don't know. Some company came up with some card flopping deck builder game. Star Realms. We'll try it out. Alright, here we go. We've got the challenge from the cutter in the house. We'll go ahead and roll that. As most of you are aware, regulars to the channel, the cutter and I do a best 2 out of 3 on each of our streams versus each other. Last night, I took down Matt the Cutter 2-0. And then I gave him a sympathy third game late in the stream, and he took me down, but that's okay. We'll see if we can continue the trend here, or if Matt's going to get revenge tonight. We've got Core Set, your 1 promos, your 2 promos, Command Assault, Frontiers, Stellar Allies promos on tech. I'm a big fan of the tech. I've been sending challenges with it quite a bit when I can. Making Matt play with them, making him get used to them. Alright, so this is a weird, interesting row. Start with the Blob Fighter. Alright. I was really hoping we'd get the 5 draw there, but we did not. There's a lot of hot 5s on the board. Not a sure 4. A sure 5. A sure 4. 5. 5. 5. 4. But you know, that's what they do. Let's see what Matt's got. He's got the 5. So the only good thing about that is, well, we'll grab the embassy yacht. Alright, so I mean, he could take the Merc Cruiser, or could take the Explorer. We'll see which way he wants to go. I know Matt, he's going to take the Merc Cruiser. Absolutely. Especially because he's got a chance of comboing that with the base. Why not? We'll grab that battle pod, and we're rewarded with a Kata. Alright. Ooh, there is a battle barge out there with this number of bases. We'll see what happens. And he does draw 4 scouts to grab it. We'll grab that patrol boat. And unfortunately, we cannot take out the base. So he's just going to gain 5 again. And that's going to be out there for a couple turns. That's unfortunate. He's got 5 trade again. Goes Fed Cruiser. So he is going some big life gain, damage. And as I mentioned, we cannot kill the Assure 4 again. So that's going to be out there for at least 2 turns. Plus the turn he played it. But we are finally going to be able to take it out here now. Which is good. Okay, so let's consider what we want to do. Neither one of us really have big purchasing power, but I still do not like the idea of the swarm just sitting out there for that one random turn where he may be able to pull that out. I unfortunately don't have 4 trade, or 5 trade, to get either one of these 5 bases. So we'll grab the cluster, grab the explorer, kill the base, do some damage. Let's even this game out a little bit more. That Merc Cruiser doing some work. It's a big hit both ways with the old Fed Cruiser. I'll grab that. Frank in the house. Thank you so much for stopping in, Frank. Appreciate you visiting. Sir 4 coming down again. Luckily, we do have the trade in, or the damage in hand, to take that out right away. I'm going to kill this jamming terminal. Just before it stays out there any longer than it needs to. Grab an Explorer and see what happens. Battle station with a Fed Cruiser. So we're taking a beating here, folks. Alright, so we're going to... So unfortunately, we didn't get the 5 for the Hammerhead or the Mech World. Both are 2 of my favorite cards. I don't know how many scraps I'll actually get out of it, but we'll still grab the supply bot. Why not? And that will let us get rid of an Explorer. Do that up. That Mech Cruiser still doing work. So unfortunately we are short on the damage. We do get our Hammerhead, so we're happy about that. Get a little bit of life gain back with the cutter as well. And we'll see what type of action Matt's got this turn. 4 trade is grabbing the Starbase Omega. I love that card. Needle Lancer goes. I'm thinking I probably am. Not gonna lie. But we'll see what happens here. We have a pair of Imperial Smugglers with my name all over them. So what kind of draws we get here? Or my game could just lag. There we go. Yeah, I'm getting some iffy draws here for sure. There's the Battle Barge. That hurts. That's 10 life gain. Draws it with 2 bases in hand. I mean, that's pretty good. Pretty good for him. We were looking at the cargo mech, but I think we're grabbing this 4K. And then we're going to scrap the Citadel because he's got all sorts of trade action going on. Got a fair bit of Imperial. Grab that action. We'll be able to kill the base at least right away. Let's see if we can steady out here a little bit. And of course we draw without any of the yellows. I am 15 different colors in my deck though, so you know, I'm kind of asking for it. Just taking the damage. Alright, let's see what we can do here to try to stay alive. We'll grab the bike. Kill the base. But we're down to 22. Which is not ideal. Alright, doesn't do a lot this turn. It's enough to take out our base, which is annoying. Let's see what we can do here. We would love to draw. I don't know if we have another base to draw. We don't. I don't know why I'm looking for a base. Okay, so let's take a look here. We'll kill the Viper there. Pick up the Imperial Frigate. We have to put it into his base, unfortunately. But that's not the worst thing. There's the Tier 4, so I would have drawn him a card. And if he has the Battle Barge, which he does, that's why you have to kill that base. I think we might be dead here. No, unless he's like extremely slow rolling. So, we're hurting for sure. Alright, so let's kill that. Let's do this here. We're at least getting a little bit of scrap going here. Alright. Draw, discard. Alright, so we're cycling through pretty decently. Getting a good amount of life gain there. I'm kind of torn between grabbing the Alliance Frigate just to stay alive, or grabbing that Mech World to get that second base and also staying alive. I think we're actually going to grab the Mech World, kill his base, and pass the turn. That's 26 cards in my deck. I can't really... Oh, that stinks. Does get the Pulverizer on the 8th cost base. So that hurts a ton. Definitely hurts. Alright. So let's kill the Cargo Mech. Got that Imperial Frigate that we'll buy. Well, we're at least gonna stick around long enough to be annoying, if anything. Ouch. Got 3 more damage. He does not. Alright, let's see what happens here. Alright, let's draw. Draw. Probably dead this turn, I'm imagining. Not dead yet. So I'm going to call that as a play mistake on Matt's behalf. He just pulverized, or just scrapped with guidance, an 8 cost card from the row. And he has a pulverizer in his deck. So, I don't know, I'm definitely going to call that as a mistake. Let's go ahead and put the Alliance Frigate on top. And then let's cycle a card and draw it. And then do we want, are we interested in that Spike Cluster at all? Sure. Plague Pod. Yeah, I've got a fair number of blobs, sure. So I'm probably dead either way, don't get me wrong. But I am definitely calling that as a play error. Just gonna kill me with everything else. So that means he still has Pulverizer in this deck. That hurts. Hurts for show. I'll grab this guy here. And that's it. So we do have to kill this base. Don't have a choice. And let's see if we can live a turn. Probably not. So, well, doesn't have a blob. He's fishing now. That's funny because he's fishing for a big card. He does manage to flip us 6 and has enough to kill us. Good game, sir. Good game. Again, I still think that was definitely a player, and got lucky with the flips there and the scraps and the purchases, but that's how she wrote that game. So wait for Matt to send over that game too. In the meantime, we'll get our turn here with Lex. Yeah, it was going. Like I said, he had a lot of survivability built into my deck. We're going to have to disagree on that, Matt. I don't think I was in any position, even if I would have got it. If I would have, A, seen it again, or B, if that would have made a difference of staying alive. And instead, that was a guaranteed, you had Pulverizer come into your next hand. You had 3 cards left in your deck. One of them was Pulverizer, so you knew it was there. And I was down to like 11 at the time or something. So, alright, same sets. Take that. Okay. Interesting, interesting. So we got the plasma bot out there. We got the plague pod. Okay, yeah. I was sticking with my guns on that one. I think it was Blair. Going with it. Sticking with it. It's on the record. I didn't have big purchasing power in my deck. I had a bunch of... I don't think I had a card that gave me more than 2. So Matt draws the 3. Does get the turn 1 supply bot, which is good. We'll grab the recycle bot. Ooh. I was going to grab plasma bot, but then blob bot shows up. Oh, we could have got another recycle bot with the plasma bot. Oh well. But yeah, having the plague pod already, along with the recycle bot, that blob bot is a must purchase then. So what is Matt? What he's playing for? So he's got 5. Is he taking? Does take the hive? A little hate purchase. I like it. Hates away the hive for me. All right, so let's see how we want to do this. Plasma bot's coming my way. And we'll grab that Starbase Omega. Oh, I don't know why I hit that next game. Alright, let's see here. Takes Corvette. Corvette, I'm always a fan of grabbing. It's just such a fun card. It's going to replace itself. It's going to be a free draw. Grab that alignment bot. Grab that recycle bot. So we've got a little deck here. That's doing a lot of little things, but it could add up. Gotta get some of these scraps going here is what we gotta do. So, alright, so we're gonna do... Matt's got the yellow machine started, double Corvette, Imperial Smuggler. He's got lots of drawing going on. This supply bot, that's helpful. We've got some scrappies. A spike cluster could be good. I think we're gonna grab the bike though, and then pass it over. We drop down a nesting ground. I love nesting ground. I'm assuming that's gonna be gone. So nesting ground plus hive, if they're out together, would be a really good combo. Yep, there it goes. Oh, it flips us an assault pod though, so I'm good with that. Oh my goodness, this is a really good turn. Alright, so we're going to grab that. Whoop. My help if I play my scouts. Buy that assault pod. We got a scrap on the Viper. We'll scrap on a scout. Do 10 damage and pass the turn. And we got another good draw here. Alright, we got that Imperial Smuggler. So cards like Imperial Smuggler, anything like that, when you've got scrappers in your deck, not only is it helping you filter through your deck, it also let you pitch a card out of your hand, replace it, and then get the scrap out of your discard. Just so much synergy there. Does kill my base. I don't have another base in my draw. I mean, I guess he's got to kill it somewhere, but now it's going to go back into my shuffle. So I don't know if I would have done that myself, but I don't think that's an error by any means. Alright, we'll grab that missile mech. He's got 2 good bases. We're going to go ahead and scrap out another card here. We're going to treat that like a Hartman. And I'm debating scrapping another one here. Do I think I have enough to win with just what's in that deck now without trying to go for Mothership? I think I do. So because of that, I'm going to scrap another card. And we'll see what happens here. So we're going to try to get the win in here. Potentially without having to go for big cards. There's a Siege Fortress and a Mothership out there though. But see what happens. Laser shows up. Alright, let's draw here. Yeah, this is a good turn. Do a little bit of cycling. Kill the base for free. Let's scrap that and get a draw. Plague Pod, we're going to get that laser going. And then we're going to use the laser. And we're also going to get rid of that Plague Pod now. And we're going for the throat. Hoping we got enough of a cushion to stay alive. To survive the punches. Warworld does show up. But we've got an answer for Warworld in the hand. 6. I just don't know. This should be enough. We'll see. Take that guy out. There we go. Draw there. Scrap that. And that's game. There we go. Took him down. So we're 1-1 this evening versus the Kara. Good game there. That was definitely a way different game than our first game for sure. Alright, so rubber match time. 1-1. Battling the Cutter. And we'll see what we do here. Alright. Cutter is first, and there is some great turn 1 cards out there. Destroyer Bot, Blockade Runner, and Warkai are all phenomenal. He does take Warkite with his Chew, because he does want to grab that Blockade Runner and risk wasting. Totally understand that play. We'll grab the Blockade Runner, see what flips. Missile Mech flips. I'm going to do something controversial. And grab that Space Station. Yeah, Mark, I agree. That's exactly what I was looking at my deck. It was a lot of small stuff that was adding up fast. And then once I got a couple of the big dogs, like I got that Missile Mech in there. You know, it's just enough of the big stuff to help out all the little guys. Alright, so Matt has got some punchers here. He's got the Destroyer Bot and the Warkite and the Explorer now. I've got to kind of decide which route I want to go here. So again, I could kind of do a little bit of like what I did before with the little guys. But Patrol Boat, I think, doesn't get enough recognition for what it does. But then again, I got Mech Cruiser here as well. I think that's early in the game. I'm actually just going to grab the Mech Cruiser just because it'll help me in the long run with everything. And we'll see what happens. Now, it's not setting me up for trade in my deck too. But it's good damage. And Matt does grab that Patrol Boat. I can't fault that at all. Oh, we need top decks to Destroyer Bot because that's what Destroyer Bot does. It gets top decked. Grab the Cargo Rocket because we love us a Cargo Rocket. We'll grab an Explorer. And then we'll just do some damage. This is kind of what I was hoping would happen. I would get the Blockade Runner. Oh. Alright, what? So he draws exactly perfectly to steal the Missile Mech from me. Legitimate robbery. Someone called 911. We've got witnesses. We got this recorded. Wow, that was brutal. Wow. Unlucky for me, lucky for him. That's how she works. That is crazy. Well, whatever. Okay, so we're going to now grab the Burrower and see what happens. I was kind of hoping I get the Burrower with the Merc Cruiser. If I could be as fortunate with it like he was the first game, but we'll see. I still could. So he gets good damage there with his cards. Get some life gain. Blockade Runner. Get that guy going. There it is. Merc Cruiser with the Burrower. That free draw on there. Alright, 3. We'll grab the Sentinel. Even though we don't have a green base, it's still 5 damage. And then we have a chance of comboing it with a Burrower. Grabs that Crusher. Crusher's so good. Alright. We'll grab Night Star. Get rid of this Explorer. And yes, I'm aware I have trade, and no, I do not want to buy that Frontier Runner. Thanks, though. Appreciate you offering, game. This is another just punching it out with these little cards. Let's go ahead and pitch 2, draw 2, get the Night Star going. With how fast this is going, and he's got 10, 16, 18, 19, 20. He's got 20 damage right there. Let's go and get rid of that Blockade Runner. Didn't do squat for us, unfortunately. We'll grab the Plasma Bot at least. Maybe let us do some things here. He did top deck it again, that is correct. That's where it floats. Repair Bot and Destroyer have built-in flotation devices for their own safety. So kind of a cool thing here is we're going to combo this blue, and then we're going to put the cargo craft on top. And that will at least combo with the space station for some annoyance. And potentially I think we have the win. If math works out right. And there it is. Just another weird small guy battle. Good games, Matt, good games. We do defend the home turf. Absolutely, that was a heck of a battle. We take that down with our little guys, the little ones showing up, making it happen this evening. Let's get this turned in here with Lex here real quick. So Lex is nice enough to send me challenges, basically nonstop. But it's fun though, because our games are almost always within a turn of each other. It's ridiculous. I've had so many games where I've left Lex at 1 to 3 life, and we just go back and forth, so it's been a lot of fun. Yeah, I agree with that, Artemis, and you'll notice that sometimes in a lot of tournaments and things like that, you'll see people play a little bit more that style, where they will kind of just try to go for the quick win. And if you get the right cards, like you get a Crusher, you get Burrower, you know, any Lancer, any of these small cards that do big damage, Kite, War Kite, you know, all that stuff, it can add up real fast. Now the trick with that is then also getting either some card draw or scrap, so you can consistently draw it at the end of the game and not just be stuck with all your starters. So definitely open any challenges if anyone wants to send anything. Otherwise, I'm more than happy to hop in the queue and do a little random stomping of the public. We'll do a real time. We'll do a quick start. Yeah, absolutely. Scrap it a little bit. Draw. That all adds up so fast. Me and Matt are talking, or he mentioned on his stream last night that when we originally first started playing, there's so many games that we played that ended in just a hand. Either he had it or I had it, and it was always within like one turn. Alright, so we're playing against Air Money 5. I don't recognize this player name at all. They are level 53. Okay. I mean, I understand I'm kind of out of the loop. I don't play a lot in the queue, hardly ever. But I've never heard of this player, and they're level 53. So, oh, they get the trade hauler. I was hoping they wouldn't get that. Alright. I want the Imperial Frigate, but man, I don't want to just give up on the race for the Brain World though either. I'm going to grab the Explorers. I'm going to be dumb. I think in a legitimate like league game or tourney game, I'm probably grabbing Imperial Frigate there. Does go Stellar Reef. That I'm a little surprised of because they want to, you know, have the base out. I get that. Because of that, I'll race them here. I'll try. Darn it, there's one of them. You really want to get those explorers all together. Flagship over the Peacekeeper. But Flagship does have an automatic draw. So I can understand that. 7. Darn it. But... oh, and there's another 8. Oh my goodness gracious. And we are going to have to... what sets are we playing with here? Oh, just Core Set and Colony Wars. Ooh, interesting. Peacekeeper. We have to kill the base. We can't afford to have... I would kick myself in the butt if he had it by 1. And I didn't kill that reef. Oh, there's 8. So he's just got it right away anyways. So, that happens. So we are hurting here. Really bad. Alright, so we're in rough shape here, kids. Please leave me gunship. They do leave me gunship. I appreciate that. Thank you. That gives me a legitimate shot of maybe getting the command ship over them. Probably not, but there's a chance. Alright, let's just play this and... I mean, I'm probably a little too dead to go after survey ship or supply bot. Let's see here. I got the survey ship. Oh, of course I flip Ravager. I mean, we're going to try to go beat down. See if we can take him out. Not with this draw, though. And they draw 8 again. And there's Gunship on the bottom, just mocking me. Oh, that's rough. And now I get Gunship with not enough. Yeah, this game has just been a slap in the face. But we at least have good damage here. We're going to hit him for 11 and 2 discards. Well, we're going to need it because they've got the goods now. And they're brain worlding with an empty draw, so they're getting out that discard and flipping their deck. Oh, never mind. Yeah, this game's over. What do they got? Yeah, this game is over. Yeah, I'm not scrapped out enough to make really too big of a rush for the discard lock. Oh, this is rough. It doesn't even pay. I mean, I'll at least grab the Stellar Reef because it does 3 damage. Yeah, now they've got life gain in hand. Take your Blob Destroyer. Alright, so at least they have somewhat of a clue. Let's take out these 2. So if I don't kill those... So they don't get any damage off the orbital platform. If I'm like desperation just trying to kill them, I'll kill the silo because that gains some life. But I'm going to leave the platform. And I'm going to desperately try to go for the kill. Cycle out a scout, but I mean, you don't know. Probably should have killed it too, but... Oh my goodness, just 8 trade so many times this game. The rich get richer. The poor get poorer. That was just rough. I couldn't draw like any of this stuff there, huh? Just couldn't give it to me. Alright, we'll kill it this turn, I guess. Nothing there worth me buying now. With my desperation attempt. And just that command chip. This is a bad time. Not fun for sure. So I will buy Corvette. Then I'll flip the deck. And draw a Viper. Watch out. And look at that draw. That's it right there. I hit him with a discard 3, so like, you know, maybe there's like a small chance, right? Nope, there it is. That was rough. Yeah, we're not fans of that one there. We'll just pretend that didn't happen. So Nick is nice enough to send us a challenge. Nick has sent us Frontiers, Promo 1s, Promo 2, and Frontier promos. It's a lot of promos with Frontiers. So this is a very aggro format. So we'll see what happens here. Ooh. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one. That's a hand where I would have liked to only had 1 scout or 3 scouts. I got 2. Didn't get 2 1-costers. So we'll see which way he wants to go here. So there's our friend at Rec Station and Imperial Flagship on the board. So we got a couple bombs we got to watch out for. We've got some sneaky blue. Robot in the house. There is some interesting cards out here for sure. Robot does go away. And this is why promos are dumb. Cards like that. Cargo Mech is just dumb. Nick does grab the Freight Raft, which I'm a big fan of actually. It gives you life and it gives you the trade. Doesn't make you pick. And it can combo with the blue base, you know. Whereas you've got that crappy red one where you have to choose damage or trade. I don't get that. Like, maybe it should be 4 damage. Maybe it should be like 2 damage, 2 trade. You know, something like that. Or maybe 2 damage or 2 trade and 3 damage. But you get both. It's just, when I compare those 2 cards side by side, it doesn't seem... It seems crappy. You know? Sentinel does 5 damage, so we work with a number 5. I can see that. Alright, so he's going a combination of quick damage. Notice everything in his deck scraps. I wonder what he could be looking forward to getting to. Maybe a Rec Station. Maybe. So as much as I would like to buy that Merc Battlecruiser, we have to buy the Rec Station first. Because we're about to get Rec Station out of the game. That's what's going to happen there. And I didn't get my 8 trade. Otherwise, I still probably would have just grabbed that Imperial Flagship. So that's unfortunate. Nick does get the 6. Where's he going? Does grab the Ion Station over the Merc Battlecruiser. I am surprised. I'm going to grab the little orbital platform. Orbital Station. Outland Station. I was getting there eventually. Only a couple more guesses there to go. There goes the conversion yard. Alright. Once again, we do not get the 8. We get the 7. Oh, that's a rough row right there. Alright, we'll see what stays out there. And the reclamation station, just like the repair bot, just like the destroyer bot, it's got built-in flotation. And you know what? I realized we're playing Star Realm, so I can move my head over here. Dun, 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 dun. Move my noggin. That spot just takes up too much good information in Hero Realms. Alright, let's see which way he is going now. Alright, there goes the mobile market. We're a big fan of the mobile market. Alright, now we've got some tough choices. Big fan of the Defender, the Burrower, the Light Cruiser. We're gonna grab the Burrower. Ooh. A Blockade Runner is there. Oh, so he's not able to take out the Wreck Station, so we at least get a scrap out of it, so that's cool. We like that. Let's see which way he's gonna go. Does take the Light Cruiser. I thought for sure he's gonna take Farm Ship. Alright. So you know what? We're actually gonna do something a little different here. We're gonna take the Orbital Shuttle. We're gonna gain some life. Bases are gonna go away. I'm at least gonna get some life out of them while they're still there. Oh, and Nick is gonna base up here as well. So let's see what he's got going on. There goes that Defender. Does he have any damage though? He does not have enough damage to take out either of my bases. That's huge for us. Okay, so we got to figure out how we want to do this. We're going to kill that Viper. And then for free, we're going to kill the Ion Station. So then we're going to do a little green. And the Burrower. Yeah, honestly, and after I was scrapping out, I didn't scrap out the Vipers. And I was second guessing that, and I think I should have. So I noticed now I kept drawing consistently short. But we'll see. It's so early. 4, 5, 6, 7. Scrap and draw. I think we'll do that. We drew the only card in our deck that gives us no trade. The one and only. Let's grab this Fortress Oblivion. And this Orbital Shuttle. And this Cargo Rocket. Because we can. Yep. There we go. Oh, that's phenomenal. But that's alright. We got a nice good cushion here. Keep us alive from even a draw this bad. So Artemis has some life gain, some damage, some discard, some draw. Oh, and he does get the Raft to pair up with a blue base. Yep, 7 again, but I'm going to be discarding, so it doesn't even matter. But he gets that Raft to pair up, and I can't kill his base this turn either, so that really hurts. So grab the Farm Ship. I am not going to grab that recycle bot. I'm actually going to leave that. Alright, let's see what happens here. So I'm thinking he's probably got the 7 or 8 this turn. Okay, he's at 5 already. Oh. Maybe slow rolling it? Oh yeah, he's slow rolling it. He's got the 7 or the 8. His choice. Which does he go? Imperial Nexus or Neural Nexus? And then that lets him keep the station to draw 3 or gain 3, or does he grab the flagship? Grabs that flagship. Could have also so gained 3 authority. Just got the mobile market to draw the scout. That would have been an option as well. Okay, so we're going to do that red. Just in case we drew the cargo mech to get the free base kill. That didn't happen, but that's okay. We have enough to kill them both. We can get Neural Nexus now. Or Converter. We'll grab the Neural Nexus. And now do we grab the Recycle Bot? Sure, because now we have the base I can draw off of it. Yeah, I don't know if either one was the right call there, Nick. I don't fault what you did there at all. I probably would have gained the 3 and then scrap the mobile market to get the life gain and the draw. Because then you're also pulling another card under your deck, but then you're also completely bottom decking your mobile market. That's a tough call. And just immediately, it doesn't matter, top decks the Imperial flagship anyways, and rebase. Like, what is going on this turn? What in the world is going on here? This game just went from like 0 to 60 here in one turn. Nice draw. Nice draw. Alright. First things first, let's kill that base. Yeah, he drew every single good card he had in one turn. No hesitation. So, we'll see what we can do here. Yeah, because he's got all this stuff, and he drew like all the big stuff. Well, sure, but you drew all your big stuff also. You didn't draw any of your small stuff. You drew all your bombs in one turn. And top decking, I mean, so you got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You had 17. You still had 17 cards in your deck. And you top decked the flagship with that. That was a heck of a draw. We got some pro bot drawing going on here. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get bases to pair up for this orbital shuttle. We'll see. Yeah, like this turn you have 0 discards. You drew both your discards in the hand. That was just basically a perfect draw. But it's enough that I'm dead. I have no chance to recover in this game. Grab set of Sugar 4. Alright, let's do some stuff here. Let's scrap that. Farm ship, pitch the scout. We know that's there. Scrap another one. Kill a base for free. Let's see here. We'll grab the transit nexus. And then, unfortunately, we have to go to farm ship now. Gotta kill that base. And pass the turn. It's not the worst draw. But we'll see what he's got here. It's a lot of discard scrap with an empty discard. We might just be dead here, though. He can kill our base. He's got 12 damage on board. Slow rolling it from his hand. Yep, there it is. So, if you're going to overkill, you should do it all. You still have a base here that could be been used to get more authority and draw another card. So I'm very disappointed. Very disappointed. But we did get our butts whooped either way. So, good game. Good game, Nick. Let's get this turn in here with Lex. Is he gonna be nice enough to leave us that bacon? He is. Very nice of him. Appreciate that. That bacon. Give me that beautiful bacon. I've got 4 bases. I mean, I don't think you leave Ram out there. Even with 4 bases. Yeah, you can't leave Ram out there. Yeah, but you didn't finish the overkill. So if you were actually overkilling, like you're saying there, then you got to do it all. You got to scrap that base. You got to draw that card. Absolutely, Mark. Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate it. Eastern time zone in the Ohio area there for Mark. You have yourself a good night. We're streaming every Thursday, so if you ever feel like stopping in, feel free. Eastern time, we stream from about 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. Every Thursday. I usually start out with half hour to an hour, depending how active the Hero Realms is. Like I said, it's been going down in speed a little bit, and I think it'll kick back up. But yeah, so right now we've been doing that, and then I switch over to Star Realms. I've been toying around with the idea of splitting up the stream a little bit differently. I may have some ideas. Now that I just got back from vacation and stuff, I got to see how that works out. We might be doing some stuff though. But yeah, absolutely. Glad to have you here, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, absolutely. If like I said, if you're doing that overkill, have at it. I'm all about it. You know, if you're going to play it out. Just to kind of see what your deck built, you could do. Like I said, do it up, do the whole thing. So we're done there. So let's go ahead and hop in the queue here then. Let's grab another random, real-time, quick start. See if I can get another player I've never heard of and get destroyed by them. I think Matt was having a rough time in the queue last night too, if I remember correctly. I do kind of dig this in the beta where they talk about the people that finished the arena. They'll list people that won like the current tournament. 0-3 in the queue last night. Yeah, it's tough out there in the streets. Agent Seto randomly in the queue. Let's do it up, sir. Oh, gross. Alright, it's with commanders. I'm at least McCready, I can deal with that. Alright, let's see what we want to do here this turn one. Oh, man. So, I'm potentially looking at him getting a turn 1 Wrecker. Or deck 1, I should say. Turn 1 for him. Yeah, he drew both. Didn't even need to use his gambit. He drew both of his 2 trade cards. That's fortunate for him. Alright, so let's figure out how we want to approach this now. Let's grab this Probot. We really want that breeding site. So we're going to have to pop our gambit to get that. Grab that. Warp jump. That unfortunately is going to help him a lot as well. So, alright, so we want the Cluster Viper to combo with the Ripper here. There's nothing else we need to buy for one. Let's get our damage in while we can. It's off to the races. There goes the storage silo. So it looks like he's going to maybe rely on his ability a little bit with his bases being a little tougher. It definitely makes those smaller bases like that a lot more tempting, or especially any of those 4-cost bases like the Defense Center. Those cards, Oracle. Oh my goodness, Oracle. With any of those, all of a sudden they're even more toughness. And they're already big as it was. So we are... So if we draw one, it'll get us the Imperial Frigate, which gets us another damage, gets us a card out. One, two, three, four, five. Trade. You know what? I'm just gonna do it. I think I probably need the life in this race between the two of us, but I don't know. So we'll grab that Hawk. Attack maneuver. Man, I really want the damage, but I'm not going to leave that Hive out there, though. So we'll grab that Hive. The Hive is just really good. It's good for both of us. But I'll for sure be wanting that. So as we know, in the most recent Legends event, it was held digitally, and Command decks were used in the top 8. And McCready won over Yoakum, alive at 1 health. There goes a machine base directly into play. I love that Walsh's Gambit. But that was so cool, and you know, Moth Turtle definitely, you know, well fought, well played by her. Did go down to our very own Thestral from our community. Andy Phillip is a phenomenal Star Realms player in her own right. She has learned so much. She's grown so fast. It's been awesome to witness and to see. The digital Legends, yes, you could use Yoakum. And, you know, a lot of people, a lot of naysayers, or just, you know, people, including myself. Did I really just play that Scout? I sure did. I did not mean to play that Scout, that's for sure. I definitely wanted to scrap that Scout, but I'll scrap the Viper, I guess. Are we interested in an Explorer at all? Part of me says no. Part of me says... Yeah, part of me still says no. Yep, Yoakum was allowed. So, obviously, physical play. I've never seen it offered in any of the events. Mostly because it's a Kickstarter exclusive. Which is also interesting because you can get it right in the app, no problem. Pretty sure I'm getting butt dialed here. Okay, so let's go ahead and play this. Let's go ahead and... What are we going to draw into? So hopefully we draw one of those Scouts and filter it out. There we go. Ooh la la. Con Hauler out there. Almost makes me want to grab the Blob Wheel to get like a shot at... I like Trade Wheel because it... Blob Wheel it is. There we go. Let's get some damage in there. So yeah, it was interesting to see that. I didn't fare so well. I think it was 7 rounds. Yeah, I think it's 7 rounds. And I think I went 4 and 3. I got a couple of rough beats early and did not go well. They did some interesting combinations of the sets as well too. So, like in paper version for the Legends events, usually you sit down and you play. You'll have each table will have one of each of the starter decks, and then it could be random which one you set by, which one you play. All right, so let's see how much trade we can do here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have an outside shot of getting the con hauler. We're giving up 3. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we give up everything and go for it, but we're almost dead. Am I just dead? I think I am almost dead. Alright, so never mind. So we're just going to try to stay alive. Use this to cycle. Not really paying attention to the life totals and facing down. I'm gonna grab that just because it can give me 3 life and draw a card. And when you're playing against, you know, Walsh, it can be equally as aggro as McCready sometimes. I'm just gonna double check with my buddy here to see if that was just a random butt dial or if they did need something. Bear with me for a moment. Yep, just a butt dial. Alright. Alright, let's see what Seto's got going on here. Yeah, so the paper version, like I said, you can sit down, you can play. Could be Core Set, could be Colony Wars, could be Frontiers. And each round you're, you know, wherever you sit, that's where you end up playing. So it's possible you could play the same sets like multiple times in a row. Do we got it? We got it. Got her done, boys. Good game, Ian, if you're still around in the chat. The McCready Walsh Slugfest. Good game for sure, man. Good game. That was tight. I wasn't even, like I said, I saw all of a sudden life, like, oh, I'm almost dead. So definitely alter some decisions with that. I don't know if it actually, well, I guess it did, because I wouldn't have had that 2 extra damage. And I wouldn't have cycled that extra card. So yeah, that did change my decision making there. So yeah, definitely open to any other challenges if anyone is wanting to set one. Otherwise, I will hop back in the random queue. I'm totally cool with that as well. Let's take a look here. We'll go and hop up there. Let's see what's going on. I haven't even checked out this foil shop. Alright, so we've got all these. That's cool. There's a lot of them I don't have. I don't play a ton of the arena. I play here and there. In fact, I don't know if I have played a game of this week. Nick says, bring it back. Roll it back to him. I will. He says, I certainly will. Let's do it up. We'll do the same ones. It's up to me. We throw a little tech in there, but I don't know if you have beta installed or not. If you don't, I would highly suggest getting it. It doesn't cost anything, and it is completely compatible currently with production. Oh, you do have tech. I'm going to cancel. Yeah, we're getting tech. We're getting teched up in here, sir. I'm going to add tech on that. Let's do it up. I just like it. It's fun. I like having the new cards in there. Yeah, I really, really dig it. I cannot wait, obviously, for the other high alert sets. I may be biased, but that'll be like another evolution when, you know, Obviously, for me, it was a really big deal getting my actual card physically, you know, first getting the artwork for it. I'm in High Alert Heroes. So you can actually purchase that right now physically. And, you know, that whole process of, you know, winning the tournament and then years later getting the artwork and then years later getting the card. And then, you know, like I said, knowing one of these days I'll be in the online game as well. It's just, it's so cool. I can't wait for that. So I had some tough choices there that turn one, but I didn't want to spend 2 and get stuck with a dead trade, especially with a Burrower. Burrower is still pretty solid. So Nick's kind of got the similar dilemma here. He did draw the 2 Vipers. He got Cokered. So he does go Pro Bot. I like that play because that's at least going to scrap from hand or discard. It's not really going to go to waste. I'm going to go a little aggro right here. I'm going to grab the Plasma Bot. It's a good scrapper. And you're always going to have a card because it's from hand. Processing is good. If you've got a lot of trade, it'll help you get those cards directly to the top of your deck, which is very nice. And it's the next card too, so it's ship or base. It's not just one or the other. Alright, there goes the transport. And it's got the 3. Does he go Stellar Link? Does he go Imperial Defender? Does he just grab an Explorer? Does grab the Stellar Link. I like that. So I'm going to grab this Battle Screecher. I'm a big fan of it. Not as big of a fan without the events. But, you know, not happy with any of them. Yeah, it's a weird row we're working with right now. And it's early in the game. We are kind of forced to buy some stuff to clear some things out of there. So it's not like either of our decks are set up in a way like, oh, I can just let my opponent go through it. Like, now you kind of have to, like, pick the, you know, the lesser of the evils out there. Alright, so Nick does get his scrapper out there. He does get 4 with that security craft. Very nice. Blob Alpha in the house. I got my scrapper as well. Let's get rid of that. And I'm going to kind of continue this aggro path here with the Blob and take that Sentinel. Alright, we'll see what happens here. So Nick is looking in much better shape to buy these expensive cards, which hurts, especially when there's stuff like Alpha sitting out there, which is only 6 trade. And that's Stellar Link, top 2 cards, yeah, so he can manipulate his deck, which is what he's doing right now. Okay. So I'm going to scrap there. We're going to do this. We're going to draw. We'll grab an Explorer, but he's going to be set up now. He's got those 2 blue cards, which are going to give him big trade advantage. That's 6 trade between the 2 cards. And he's got 4 trade. Is he? Oh, he does not. Does not get the 2 blues together. There's another security craft. So we're gonna get a willy-nilly here, and we're gonna scrap this row. I don't really want to play against any of those cards. Let's see if there's something that better that pops up for us. So you have Stealth. Choose a faction. You get a card of that faction. That's not bad. You have a Warkite and a Plasma Bot, though. Based on how we're building our deck, we're going to grab the Warkite and we're going to grab the Plasma Bot. We're kind of going beat down here. It's a little slow. I mean, this should hopefully speed it up a little bit. We'll see. Bottom deck security card. Yeah. I mean, if you would have had that, though, you would have had a Blob Alpha. Which that one card can completely change the momentum of the game. There's a Stealth. With his blue cards, that could be really good. Nanobot Swarm is out there now. That's not good for me. With him being in the driver's seat as far as trade's concerned. Stellar linking. Okay, it's putting the security craft back on top to give it a chance to draw with the Fed transport. Alright, so we're going to work out the Starbase Omega. Why not? Do a little bit of damage. Okay. Not a great hand, but we can work with it. So it does a net 1 trade off of using the stealth for the security craft because it costs him 2 to use it, and he gains 3 trade. So definitely worth it. Yeah, it's weird to work with him for sure. So this is a little bit of a dilemma. I'm oddly enough considering sacrificing a burrower, grabbing the defense system. It'll help trigger my Starbase Omega and also trigger off both of my plasma bots. Or I'm also considering just grabbing an explorer. It's still kind of early enough. Can give me an outside shot at getting cards like that Infested Moon a little bit easier. I'm gonna grab the explorer. See what happens here. So this is interesting. I unfortunately still have a Viper in there, even though I'm doing damage, I'm doing aggro. To me, I still like to scrap those Vipers a little bit early to give me that opportunity to get some trade going. Did he scrap a... He scrapped the Viper, okay. Thought maybe he scrapped the Scout and then left him 1 short for the Warp Gate. Alright, so he does grab that defense center. Oh, and there's that Colossus out there. Lucky for me, I'm going to scrap this row out. What's he got coming up here? Nothing too hot. But I don't know what his 5th card is. So I'm tempted to leave out the Infested Moon, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna just scrap the row. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and scrap there. I'm gonna get 2 trade. Honestly, now I'm gonna go another plasma bot, and we're just going to town now. Well, at least my next hand should be hot. This hand is not known as hot. So we'll see what happens here. So here's a situation where using the stealth for the combo, the Fed transport wouldn't give him any bonus because he gets 2 trade. It costs him 2 trade. But like example, you have a Plague Pod. Stealth is invaluable then. All of a sudden the Plague Pod pays for the combo. You can scrap it. It does its damage. You're good to go. Alright, we're just gonna do that. And gonna give him some more opportunity to stay alive here. He's got, oh my goodness, he has 3 bases coming up. That's huge for him. My buddy that butt dialed me, we're talking in chat now about The Witcher. While we're doing this here, I'm gonna find us someone to raid here in a little bit. We've got a good number in here. It'd be nice to stop in and say hi to someone, throw them a little love. There we go. I've got someone for us. Okay. So let's see what we can do here. We've got lots of bases in our way. That's okay. We've got lots of damage to deal with those bases. And potentially you could close this out this turn. There goes the base, there goes some life gain. Guess I need to factor that in. Security craft doing its thing. Board trade, looking at maybe a destroyer bot, builder bot combo. Oh, he's getting some faction and security craft, so he's got 5 for the Fed Cruiser. So that's an example again of using it that way. Alright, so we're going to Battle Screech the row out for the off chance that we get a low cost tech card to use. Guidance is a low cost tech card, not what we're looking for. We're looking for like laser or something to that effect. But I think we have it here anyways. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Good game for sure, Nick. Thank you so much for accepting that rematch there. Took that down. Good game for sure. Let's get this turn here with Lex here real quick. My base is going to live? Nope, they do not. So this is where it's like it's definitely an aggro game, but I'm still being stubborn and trying to play it basey because they have the opportunity. I'm 45 seconds behind real time. Interesting. Okay. Let's take that base out. Get rid of that guy too. So, alright, it is almost 11 o'clock my time. I do need to get my butt up early for work tomorrow. So we're gonna call her there. Let's go ahead and hop a raid over to my good friend Private Pile. And we can stop and say hi to him. No. Yeah, the tech, it comes and it goes. Like I said, some of the cards do a lot. Yeah, no one else. I didn't even check that. I should check that real quick. No, we're gonna raid Private Pile if there's no one else doing Star Realms. But yeah, the tech can be really game changing, or it could do not a whole lot. Just really depends. So I really appreciate everyone hanging out this evening. Thank you so much. Like I said, let's go through a pile of quick high, and I will see you guys next week. Thanks so much.